these were not proper keys, proper notes. I was just playing. Anyway, I hope it made you feel good. I know it did. Made me feel good. Yeah. It's an interesting way to start this this video, this message, because the message that I have the message that I have, it is not harmonious. So that's good if we have a little bit of harmony and light and love and joy in this reading. So I was rubbing my arm the other day, and as I was rubbing my hand, I felt something. Yeah. So if you are from the 80s, 90s, 70s, maybe the 70s, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think the 70s as well. Even the 60s, probably. Not sure. But I know that the new generation that's there, they don't have it. I'm talking about the injection, the mark that we have on our arm. Arms, because we are plural. So the mark that we have on our arms from the injection, so-called vaccine, that we had received when we were children. Yes. Spirit gave me a very interesting message about this one. Yeah. I don't know if you all are ready for this one. I wasn't ready for it. So guys, I mean, I really don't know what this is, because why would it do this kind of a thing? Like, this was an experiment. First of all, this was an experiment on us. But let me tell you the experiment it was. So in Moses' time, or Jesus' time. By the way, this message is for the chosen ones. Well, anybody can listen to it, but it is a message for it's a general message. It's a general message, but it is concerning the chosen ones. So this is for like Jesus' situation and Moses' situation. Remember when was it King Herod? I don't know. For Jesus' time, was killing all the babies that were born, because they heard about the Messiah that was coming, and they did not want the Messiah to be. And then for Moses, it was the Pharaoh that killed all the babies. Yeah, that shit. It's that. So you see, in the Bible days, they were killing people, like literally. But in the more modern times, they could not just go and just kill a bunch of babies. So they had to find an ingenious or genius way to destroy the one, the Moses, the Jesus, the Messiah, which is the chosen ones. They had to find a way to destroy. So instead of just murdering every generation, every time there's a prophecy and they know about it, instead of just murdering all the babies, they figured out a way to not murder us, but to block our divine DNA from activating. So yeah, that thing, that injection that we've been being injected on, they found a new way for the new generation that's there. They found another way. But for the older generation in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, right? That was their way of, quote unquote, killing every baby that was born. So they were killing, oh, that's what they think, killing the divine DNA, to basically blocking it so that it wouldn't be activated. And they did that. It was their experiment. They did that. So it's like blocking. So each generation is like it had to come back. That is why there are, it started from since they started, right? Because they found that way to like block it. The chosen ones of that first generation, where they first started to inject us with that shit, they were being so blocked that they were not being able to properly fulfill their purpose, their mission. So that's why it had to be passed down to the other generation, and then they just keep pricking the generations. But if every generation that came after that, they were being more and more stronger. So yeah, this was the Moses and the Jesus massacre, their way of getting rid of the chosen ones.